a brand new day. All right, yes, so you're welcome to the Balanced Diet of Teletainment this early morning. And of course, this morning, will they bring better sunshine, will they bring better prayer? So that's work when you don't start since January. This November, not going to be your last bus stop for you to finish, and because you self go follow us, see 2018. Now, of course, we're counting down to November 10 because our own Wazobia TV, our TV, and our TV, they celebrate 3 years where we don't be on air officially, and not one single day where the station don't close down. For what reason whatsoever, we are still here, and are because of only you. On top of the Balanced Diet this early morning, we're going to give you a recap of so many things we share over the weekend. One of the ones we share the most when we hear, if you did last giddy, whether you stay on the island or the mainland or the eastland or the waterland, or you go here, see one of the told, they be one start increment on top of them. And that's now why so many people come outside, they write petition, they say no. Some people, they say yes. Some people, they say maybe. We also get to reference our papers also to give you better stories where we go bring out just for you. But for now, you're going to need to do it. You're going to need to understand. Say, I still remain your one and only Naija. I've cast iron on me. Adeluchi Inobong. Ekaro, Ibolachi, Obowe, Inakwana, Yaiki. Good morning, Naija. Feel it.
All right, good morning, Naija. I feel like saying a plenty celebration we're going to do this month of November, because on the 7th, now Wazobia FM birthday, 10 good years. So you see, I'm saying now better men, now we actually go enjoy this month.
But we are also happy because nowadays I'm seeing more and more of the red and
Christmas.
Oh my goodness. The trees, I mean, they see some will be like triangle, and they see some will be like rainbow, decoration everywhere. I'm just excited. And every week I'll be reminding us. All
right. Now, why Luchi, they're very excited. People of Texas actually, they're very, very sad. Because just on Sunday, one man actually entered inside First Baptist Church for Sutherland Spring. Enter inside the church, where people, they go pray. Just enter and start to shoot. Just start to shoot for inside Obodo, United States, Texas particular. It just started to shoot. According to my information too, they say 1 2-year-old baby be there as one of the victims where this particular man don't kill for inside the church. About 26 people, according by records so far, they don't confirm them, say they don't buy from this badness where this man don't do. And he killed himself. They say they actually kill him.
They say the man even stop the shooting only when somebody else bring out gun to also confront him.
Yeah.
That's not why he decided to stop. He enter inside motor run. But it's a sad one. Say at this time,
really sad.
Person could just wake up. So far, they don't know the motive, the reason why he come outside do this badness. But at this point in time, some people could just wake up, decide to carry not only their lives, but carry other people's lives along. But what rights do you have to do that?
Luchi, what even they sad, we say, we go talk, say, hey, now, Obodo Yibo, it happen for there. But it happened for our Koro here. Not before inside Anambra, now that man enter Uzubulu, now they enter inside church, start to keep people.
Yeah, but from the investigate, then talk, say it had a motive. Say
even
they
though you have a motive.
Yes, you don't get any rights to take the life of anybody.
America too. Now person just go there, start to shoot, kill a lot of people. And it's not just that, a lot of places too. So it actually they're very, very sad. Now waiting happen for inside Obodo America. But we'll go send you more updates of what they happen and the number of deaths will wait on the ground. My name is Uvi Ehigamusoy. You're one and only Benin Princess. Good morning, Naija.
All right, so we're going to need to buy a small break. On that note, by the time we will come back, of course, we're going to hit the wave with story for Inside with Papers. And of course, Lolo will be here, seated and ready for that.
Good morning, Naija.
Welcome to Good Morning Naija show this beautiful morning where everybody don't use our eyes see. Of course, very, very well. Counting down to Christmas now, and a lot of places are getting lighted up. Luchi is very excited. How are you, ladies?
We did very casual.
Yes,
we actually miss you.
I missed you guys last week, but it was a very impactful time. I could learn, and it's a good thing to take time to train yourself and retrain yourself. A lot of people, they think knowledge is only reserved to the coffers of the youth. No. it no matter how old you be, there are always new things to learn. And when you learn it, it keeps you abreast of waiting the apple for this time where we're there.
My policy for life, sorry, just to say that, now learn, unlearn, and learn again.
No,
so you never stop
you
learning.
never stop
It's a cycle.
Learn,
Yeah.
very true.
Of course, last week, I know say the girls, they did a lot of justice to different topics, especially the ones we make headlines. And now we go do it. We go give you all the recap of what happened during the weekend, so that in case you miss any of the stories, we go give you all the etc. things in one blow. They say tension heightens as Naija Delta Avengers, they suspend ceasefire. That will not be a good thing at all because we have been enjoying relative peace for a while. They talk, say, Friday, the suspension of the ceasefire with federal government, the Naija Delta Avengers. You know, the names are so many now that you are just wondering. They talk, say, they get possible resumption of attacks on oil installation where they for inside Naija Delta. Say they go back to doing gua and all the bad things the way that they do before. They talk, say, now their spokesperson will be Modok Agbinibu. And I be announced to say, we don't already scatter the plan where we get before with federal government to we go continue our badness where we they do before. They talk, say, we can assure you, say, all the oil company where they there, all the oil installation, say they go feel the the strength of their power as Naija Delta Avengers. And if you remember, say now, with all the wahala way that they do for inside Naija Delta, now I make our oil production make it very low. They talk, say, the lowest way we don't even nearly reach in the last 30 years. How many people were there that area will get mouth on top talk on this oil matter? They say everybody don't they worried. And this first ceasefire, it don't make everything, make a lot of things make it they settle this year. But they talk, say, with this one they do so, share this one don't go affect our 2018 budget. They call the one federal government say, not take this NDA ceasefire. No take her with play. Oh. They feel me now, give them all the adequate notice where you suppose notice them. So that if anything there where we go feed do could you come to hold them from happening, I beg make you do them. I be ladies.
And we know as it go be now. Now, they don't suspend their ceasefire. For a while now, for like a month or even more than a month, we never hear of any oil facility being attacked or badness that even happened for that region. And now they don't suspend the ceasefire. We know say it will get a negative impact on the economy.
It must, because our budget where would they even worry, the oil where would they even talk about, where would they plan on? While are they, because you know they are the high way they before in the past. Now with this bua, there will be less production. And less production means say less money. Honestly, we need to do something about these problems where but the problems, they get history. And we need to really know what will be the agitation of these people and see the best that we can do.
We all know the agitation. We know what they clamor for. We just need to sit down.
But do you know why I beg to differ sometimes?
And do what
in the
we need to
beginning, we always get a clear-cut statement of what the groups they fight for. But as time goes on, you go see, say, it can't be like, say, the agenda, they change.
But we understand they don't actually come outside times without number to declare the reason. Even they don't declare the reason why they don't suspend the ceasefire. I just want to read this particular one before we move on to the next story. Now, even the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Lagos State Chamber of Commerce, they don't come outside talk saying, federal government, see, they're not sincere with their commitment to the leaders of the region to actually bring peace to that region. So that they ask and urge the federal government, say, may they engage the militants to actually avert such attack, because you know what's going to happen.
We know what's going to happen, and they really need to talk to them, because we cannot even get it. We don't tire to get another insecurity threat in that region. You know, go well for us.
Addition to what they face already.
That's not the only group where they agitate for inside Naija Delta.
Exactly.
So we really need to know that one. I know that if we don't arrest them now, it will come become wahala. Remember when this husband started, we don't think say go dey serious now.
But now we're talking
about them topically, considering whether we go name their terrorist group or not.
But very good things. We say we go actually give you updates concerning federal government meeting with the Avengers and how we go actually make way to stop the agitation for inside the region.
We hope so.
Now, talking about agitation and annoyance for inside Gudu, Nigeria, the Lekki toll gate now another one where they make a lot of people for inside Lagos, they vex. Now, just recently, we see a lot of posters, a lot of flyers. They come outside talk saying that Lekki toll gate, where they for there. The first one, say for saloon cars, where they pay 150 before, now 200 naira they go start to pay because they don't do increment on top of the prices. For sport utility vehicles, and they go they pay 250 now, and before now 150 they pay. While commercial buses they go they pay 150 from the 80 naira where they pay, and motorcycles go actually pay 100 naira. That one at the first toll gate. If you enter Lekki, now the first toll gate might be that one. Now if you can't see enter inside, you want to take that Ikoyi side.
Link bridge.
That link bridge. They increase the money too. For the saloon cars, before they pay 250. Now they don't increase them to 300 naira. For the sports utility vehicles, the minivans, even the light truck, before now 300 naira that they pay, but now they don't increase them to 400 naira. For motorcycles, they pay 200 naira. Now, when this particular gist come outside of the increment for inside the toll gate for inside Obodo Lagos, a lot of Nigerians come outside and say, we not go agree. We not go agree. In short, there was a petition online where come outside talk say, we would not, because they never give us good reason why they need to actually increase the price. But good news, because we just said the Lagos State government don't come outside suspend the proposed tariff hike on top of the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway and Lekki-Ikoyi Link Bridge by the Lekki Concession Company, LCC. Because according by Informate, the Lagos State government, the come outside talk say, they need to consult with stakeholders before they decide to put an increment on toll fee.
Then why then did they bring out the information if they don't consult the stakeholders, quote unquote, where they involved in this toll they talk about? Yeah. Now, before we even reach this level, this kind of thing where they talk now, something they're supposed to do. It can't be like, so they put the cart before the horse. If they actually consult with stakeholders and justify the need to want to increase, because everybody, they pay everybody because, nobody say they
that
do
justify the capital letter.
Yes, justify. Because if you're doing a construction work there, or if you're creating a new bridge, or if you're doing something else where people, they see.
This is what makes a lot of people think, say the government, they insensitive. Because we're already heavily... Recession day inside the country. A lot of people are already heavily taxed.
Yeah.
Forget that is not the only tax where they pay inside Obodo Lagos. A lot of, I'm talking about people that where they do the right thing, as in paying their tax as at when due. Remember, I said they add some newer tax this year on a Jolly tax. They add them, and people are paying. And now they just want to increase the toll gate fee without consulting the people.
When they should have even reduced it, because a lot of people actually lose their job. Just on Friday, we get a guest, and Luchi even give a statistic of people who don't lose their job, even from the banking sector.
Yes, and
that was just a sector.
That's
now
just
enter other sector, Uncle.
And other sectors, Uncle. Even oil company, I've been talking to a couple of my friends with inside oil sector. They are losing their jobs.
A lot of people.
And now we're looking at, are the government, they sensitive to the plight of the people? And well, at least I'm glad that the agitation of the people, they listen and they suspended it for now. That goes on to show that we must continue to know that we, the people, have power.
We have a say. We have a say in the
We have a
government.
say in how all those people who sit on top government, we put them there.
Sure.
Yoruba go say, I showed you. That means say now people where they do, look what our eyes supposed to see, that they help us look. Because everybody cannot sit in Senate. Everybody cannot be in National Assembly. Everybody cannot be in State House Assembly. That is why we come out every year where they vote to put our stamp, say, we choose you, represent us.
No, not forgetting the fact, say, the toll gate between Lekki and Aja, so we have about three toll gates altogether.
Oh, yes, where they
Once upon a time, they wanted to actually tax all the toll gates. And the petition is still on it.
It's still
so that one means, say, if the thing do anyhow, we might still pay for those tolls when that time comes.
That one was even more. I remember that time.
It's not even about the money. I'm saying that we might even still pay.
Because if they keep it,
by the time they start exactly. If people don't come outside talk at that time.
When they leave Abraham Adesoya area or Shango Tedo, you pay twice.
Pay twice.
That's one way. If you are going to work.
If you're going and coming,
let's just assume that this is their new tariff work. We that use saloon cars, if I'm using my bigger car, that means I'll pay 300 naira go. 300 naira the second one. That's 600 naira.
One way.
1,200 naira every day when I go work, Abi.
Yes, of course. And that's if you're going once. If you're going on a complete route. One complete route. But when they go meetings back and forth, how
would they do that? If you know how much they actually make from the toll gate with the 120 where they take for salukas, like you know how much they even take a day.
An average.
I understand that you need to maintain the roads. I understand that you need to put a lot of things on ground. But excuse me, wait till you want to use the increment to. Are we seeing, will they see AC for roads?
There's so
they
many
put AC for them. They put water tanker for the
as
way
much
they
as I like
water.
concessioning, that if they can use it to maintain roads, and a lot of people will not go complain if they do the right thing.
I know.
But the only thing when Nigerians they agitate, be say, we are being taxed, we are being asked to pay, and we are not seeing the service.
That is it.
I won't say this like it's not like they are doing any major cost.
That's what I'm saying.
The roundabout, maybe we have to pay for the roundabout so that they remove.
No, but we had to even sign a petition for the roundabout to be removed. Remember when the roundabout was there? People they complain, say they are too big.
Too big.
They cause traffic.
Even the one that is near
they use money to do one.
I like it. Even the big fish where they put there.
Oh, that's
After
nice.
some time,
That's
you
really
go
nice.
say it's beautiful. I love all the architectural designs and everything. But we can really do with a smaller roundabout.
But you know, say we
because
don't know all the plans.
Into
we
that
don't know all the
place,
plans where the
plenty.
government get on ground. Maybe as the plans unfold, we feel to get a better picture. Now, this can only be possible if we are carried along. If they give us information where we need to know concerning projects where they do for across
There are
Lagos.
some things that we don't need rocket science. It's a building project. If there is a master plan, there are places that we can go and just look at the big master plan. So that you go know in your mind, say, in a couple of years, this place they go change them, this place they go change them. Well, sometimes it's good for people to know.
But Nigeria just relax, especially Lagos, and relax your mind because Lagos State government don't put hold on top the increments for inside toll fee. Please, thank God.
So for now, we just
just
pay your own money. I know I pay 300 naira per toll just for the Lekki
big women like Unana.
For the Lekki.
That's what happens when you are too big.
All right, from there we're going to enter the next story. Okay, now our former Vice President Atiku Abubakar don't come outside disown any video concerning 2019 presidential ambition. Now, former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar come outside give himself better distance for one video where show say he don't come outside declaring interest on top presidency come 2019. Now, when we dey talk on top the video, in talk say na distractors. We just want cause cha-cha-cha. We just want cause parapo nyama things them. Now they behind the clip where they come out from in 2011 presidential declaration to create a false impression saying he don't formally declare for the 2019 presidential election. He still come outside talk say fake news merchant make una no bother on herself about we know they bother themselves about ethics and their reputation. He say make members of the press they're more careful because we have a lot more to lose if they take on stories from such disreputable groups without verification. All right, now the video with that what they see, so way himself they address the people.
Is it possible to hear what he's saying?
Oh yes, it be like say how the sound will be coming up soon.
Believer in the rule of law. I am Atiku Abubakar, a poor boy from Jada, Adamawa State. I am a true Democrat, a believer in the rule of law, and a fighter for justice and equity. I believe in this country. If we work together under a focused and visionary leadership, we will make this country a stable and prosperous nation. I have the vision, the courage, the experience to lead this country. It is time to give back. I'm ready to serve.
Love this video. Can you take that story again, please? Just the part where he rejects, say he's not coming back for 2019.
He
please.
come outside talk about himself, say they extract that particular video from his 2011 presidential declaration to create a false impression, say informally declared for 2019.
He's not telling us that he is not declaring, but in the talk say this one. No be in
Say it's not, say, it's not
this
me
one,
or
this one. And if you look at the movement of his hand, you go know like say that they cut him. You see, I always tell all of us we're inside this media, we always forget say we are the voice of we're the watchdog of the society. That means say we need to be careful the kind of information we will bring outside. And many journalists of this age and time, make we not forget to see there are many untrained journalists now. And where they get this source where they get your news, now you suppose they look. Because many of these young children, where they do all this new where sabi computer, where they do any funny thing, and we could just pick them up.
Yeah, but no, when this kind of information they reach the papers, our physical papers, then who do we blame? Because I know say this story
it
be break for inside the paper.
Any paper
we talked about this when the thing came, it was in the papers.
Yes, any paper.
Every paper carried it.
Any paper will carry this
hot.
kind of story, and this story is not true. Then we need to question the establishment. Because any source where they get news from, even if you hear this story, people get, I'm not saying every journalist has access to Atiku, but there are levels and hierarchies of a newspaper editor that can pick up his phone and say, we saw a video, now you declare them. But why would you not corroborate a story before you go carry a put for newspaper? So if he wants to sue them, he can't sue them. Because if nobody called him, if he did give a declaration, it will be released to media officially. He has a press, he go get press secretary. He go get us, he go do media briefing. He go call all the press people, say, sit down, no, and they declare. But if indeed a newspaper carried this one without checking out their source,
number one,
they should be indicted.
I actually know say investigative reporting don't actually die for inside Obodo Nigeria, and we need to revive them. Yes, it's possible to say they see this video online, but as a journalist, you're supposed to verify and find out if this particular video is recent or not.
You must.
And secondly, let's wait for 2019.
He's not even saying categorically.
I'm not saying about him. I said let's wait for 2019
exactly.
and see people
let's follow the right
for 2019.
Thing. Anybody will want to declare.
Yes. It can even be Luchi.
Declaration is a right.
That's what I'm saying. So let's
if you are going for any
2019.
position, declaration is unexpected.
That's what I'm saying.
With the expecter.
Let's just
so
wait
make
for
everybody
2019.
relax themselves. By the beginning of January now,
we will know.
everybody will want to do
out.
anything for 2019 go begin shoot
must
their
declare
face.
it.
So maybe we keep our gunpowder dry before you go begin shoot.
It's going to be an exciting 2019.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to that year. And at least
presidential year.
it's going to be a very informed election because many people now, their business as usual.
At all.
So I'm just watching to see how Nigerians go play. We go back small break now. By the time we will come back, we rush go Baba Jojo, do 1 or 2 exercises. But when we come back, so many interesting things there inside the newspapers where we go give you all the headlines when they come back.
Good morning, Naija.
Yeah.
Wonderful day now. We don't get on top of the show. Of course, say we don't balance all the entertainment, all the gist, everything the way you need to know. Politically, we don't give you all the etc. where they make rounds. You don't already know waiting they happen on top the Lekito. Yes, we talked about that one and all the agitation when they bring during the weekend. So many people speak against them. Say, but if you see the continent to mainland island, you go see mainland people, they laugh, say, now mainland problem be that. Say, we for the mainland, we don't get.
But what if they don't know, they say one day they go pass her.
Even when I like, don't you do business?
It's becoming the new hub, now business hub. One day you go need to pass that toll gate. And the funniest part of it, we say the alternative road is totally damaged.
Small,
and
The road is bad.
Your car goes bad.
I say they just neglect them as soon as they finish one side. All right, but we also need to know say today is the International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict. Now I mean say when they talk about the effect where our environment they get after war. Don't shell it, or after serious brigade terrorist attacks. And right
we
now,
see what is happening for inside Borno now.
Yes.
We see the disaster where badness of Boko Haram.
badness of war and all this insurgency they cause. Honestly, now we the people they survive, they suffer. Even the environment, if they bomb ground, if they weaken the ground more.
we're not going to
Hiroshima till now they are still trying to get the grounds to
work as
so
it's supposed to be.
it's crazy.
And now I even saw something that Nigeria wants to start to do.
Yes, a collaboration on top of
I don't even want to say it.
plant.
I don't want
see
to
that
use
one
my
too.
mouth to say it because we haven't even controlled water energy. We don't want to control nuclear energy.
But a lot of countries are beginning to have their own.
So we have to go into it.
So we need to go into it because a lot of countries are
Now
keeping
not
for
go
themselves.
into space.
We don't try going into space now. You never hear.
We'll
try it now. Last year, we'll try it.
tried
It was one of our major
reach.
projects.
When I reach.
We just they reach halfway now.
Oh, okay.
We're just getting halfway now.
It take the lab strong to reach there.
Share that one don't be positive. You can't start
We have to be
nuclear.
positive. This is Nigeria.
Before you go see, they go say one terrorist group don't wake up, hijack the project. I beg go.
I bet talking about badness, we talk about what even they happen for inside Texas. As the man just enter inside church, start to shoot people.
White man.
Until now, they never know the reason because the man don't
Honest,
die.
I won't even lie to you. A lot of people in Texas, Houston, they're so scared. A lot of people that will get families for there. People just they fear to go church now. Any public place, they make people they fear. Say you don't
I'm
know
thinking
what
that they just came through one hurricane. Was it not
Hurricane
an
just
hurricane?
worried them in Houston, Texas. Now somebody go kill people for church.
Exactly, and to think that in less than a month, the Vegas, when I remember the
Yeah,
Las Vegas
New York,
shooting,
Unko.
exactly, we happened killing 58
New York was
people.
just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, killing over 58
When
people
somebody
inside
carry
Las Vegas.
motos, run into some people.
Yes. We've been having so much more of
It's
that
not just in America, everywhere.
Everywhere in the world. Everywhere. All right, so now all the Echetrantis that way you enjoy on top the Good Morning Naija show 9BD. Today is the start of the week. Don't worry, by tomorrow, we'll go still there here, bam, bam, to give you more Echetrantis where they make rounds in the country, outside and inside Africa too. My name is Omotide Lolo, one of every. Get better day for work.
And also not forget that the month of November and a month of celebration for us, the Wazobia family. Wazobia FM will be 10.
Yes.
Welcome 7th of November.
Yeah.
And Wazobia TV too go be 3 come 10th November. So now celebration galore.
Come be like say we for switch am.
I'm
Let
telling you.
Wazobia FM
Wazobia
be November
FM
10.
celebration
That
Wazobia
time,
FM
yes.
with the whole una for hand now. You know,
I'm
say I'm
telling
your
you.
sister.
You understand?
So follow us on social media, please, and wish us well. Thank you very much. My name is Sirimet Uvi Ehigamusai.
And for the most productive day of the week, we're going to be tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. We're going to give you a business update and even the exchange rate. Waiting they talk today, Fino waiting they talk tomorrow. I remain Lucia Nobong. Make you get better day.